Yeah, let's look for my former federal prosecutor days, and more importantly for my former public defender days. Let's look at the indictment for what it is. It's supposed to be the charging document. That's what indictment means. And Alvin Bragg's supposed to come out and say, you, President Trump, are charged with this crime. But as everyone has noted, he failed under New York state law to charge him with the necessary crime for any of it to be criminal. I'll get back to that in 1 second. If you look at the 34 counts, it involves ledger payments from let's just say for this purpose that what he's alleging is true, that hush money was actually paid from a private industry. That was Donald Trump's private company. If that was true, how is it that he committed public campaign finance violations if Donald Trump used private money that is his own money? It's factually impossible. Now, legally, Alvin Bragg needed to tie those 34 ledger charges to an actual crime under New York state law in order for the indictment to have merit. He failed to say what crime he was charging. He just came up with a conspiratorial narrative that said, oh, we're charging Donald Trump with interfering with the election, but we're talking about facts about when Donald Trump was already president of the United States, making it a legal impossibility.
There are so many facts, well, I say facts about this, so many aspects about this that just seem completely out of the realm of what 5 years ago we would even consider normal as far as a prosecution. I wanted to ask you, though, about when DA Bragg gave this press conference and subsequent to that, when he has been pressed about what this secondary crime is, he basically says, well, yeah, there is a secondary crime. I don't have to tell you. Is that normal?
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but it just exposes our two-tier system of justice. No, you as the chief district attorney for New York City bringing this case have to tell us what the crime is. You certainly have to tell the individual you've charged with the crime, which is why I think they'll move for this thing called a bill of particulars. But the statement of facts in the indictment don't allege it. So what are they going to come up with? More information? And, we'll break apart the details of this as it goes. But I think the powerful soundbite here is that President Trump has shown a two-tier system of justice to exist, not just at the FBI and DOJ, but now at the state level. And what he said brilliantly is, it's not about me. The next indictment could be about your parents, your neighbors, your friends, those of you who you go to worship with. And that's the important part. They're targeting people based on politics, even at the state level. And Donald Trump has exposed this in only the way he can, with the truth. And the longer this plays out for them, in my opinion, is worse for the Democrats, the Democratic candidates, and their platform, because more and more Americans are just going to see that they don't care about law enforcement.
Yeah. And I mean, you look at that first batch of polling, I think, from Rasmussen after the indictment, and the polling definitely supports what you're saying as far as Americans seeing this for what it is, a two-tier system of justice.